Hi, Woody. So the Department of Education is becoming more and more of a topic of conversation these days, so I figured I would correct your misinformation. Although it's technically, I guess, not your misinformation. You're just parroting what Donald Trump said, but you should always check what he says, because usually when he speaks, it's wrong. Now, let's see what you have to say here. So why is the USA currently ranked 40th in the world in learning, but first in the dollar amount spent on education? Why is that? Maybe we're doing something wrong. Let's solve the problem. Well, the problem is a lack of research. Woody, let me show you. But luckily, that's a problem that's easily solved, Woody. Everything I'm going to show you is from factcheck.org. As justification for dismantling the Federal Department of Education, President Donald Trump has claimed the U.S. schools are ranked 40th out of 40 in educational outcomes compared with other countries, while the U.S. ranked number 1 in cost per pupil. Neither claim is accurate. See? And let's just start off right off the top. We could find no international ranking of education that puts the U.S. dead last, as Trump claimed. No ranking. None. Doesn't exist. To the factcheck.org's best knowledge, this is what Trump is talking about. When he mentions 40 peer countries, he appears to be talking about the 37 OECD countries that participate in the Program for International Student Assessment, or PISA, which the NCES conducts in coordination with the OECD every 3 years in reading, math, and sciences for 15-year-old students. The latest results are from 2022. Let's check them out. Here they are. In reading, the U.S. average score was 504. That was higher than the OECD average of 476, putting us at 6th. U.S. ranks 6th in reading. It's pretty good. In science, the U.S. score of 499 was higher than the OECD average of 485. That puts us at 12th for science. Also pretty good. And then the math, it's not my personal strong suit. The U.S. average score of 465 ranked 28th out of 37. However, looking at all of the 81 countries in the PISA data, the U.S. math literacy score actually ranks 34th. So, not so bad. Not so bad, and certainly not dead last. Let's go on. Let's go on to Donald Trump's other inaccurate claim of spending per pupil, where he says the U.S. spends the most per pupil. Not so. Let's see what factcheck.org discovered. This is basically all of the data and how they accumulated and where we rank and everything. But in summary, the U.S. ranks 6th behind Luxembourg, Norway, Iceland, Denmark, and Austria. So we do not spend the most per pupil, and we are not dead last in educational scores. This is entirely what I'm talking about when I say read beyond the headlines, right? Don't just go for the headlines and the clickbaity culture wars and buzzwords that get you emotionally involved in a certain topic. Get context. Get the actual numbers, get the figures, get the data, right? This took me about 11 seconds to Google. Hope this helps.